I'm anticipating mild weather coming through, so I want to remove the snow to help the yard, kind of thaw out and dry up. So I got to remove all this damn snow. I'm using the snowblower to do it. It's working very well, but the snow is very hard packed. It's been here for quite a while, and it's just hard time moving it. But as you can see, I've finally been able to break through and make a nice access out of my yard now again. I've started up the bee truck. You get some maintenance projects done on that. And as you can see, I got to dig out all this snow off my loading pad. I got to free up the cement pad, so when I do decide to start moving bees out, we can start moving out freely. So I'm going to probably scrape down all the snow today, and then I'm going to let the sun for the next few days help melt and rot the snow and ice so I can dig down to the concrete pad. The sun was pretty powerful today. As I scraped down the pad, it didn't take long for it to melt the snow completely down. So my pad is clear, so that is great. Just have to, tomorrow when it gets warm again, I'm just going to make sure to sweep off and let it dry right out. So I should be ready to go. My fan, as you can hear, is both of them are in full blast. Working as they are. And that's keeping the shed at, about that 7-8 degrees inside. It has to be 8 degrees for that second fan to be running, so that's why I know it's that too warm. The bees are still pretty quiet inside here. Not a lot going on. So while I was in Calgary at the Calgary area Beekeepers, I bumped into a Robert McBain, who is the owner of Worker and Hive Bee Supply. He had a BroodMinder TH, which I was interested in, and I asked him if he could send me out one, so he did. So here's the BroodMinder strips. Here's what they look like. Here's your sensors here. So I guess you just leave that on top or below your hive. Here, BroodMinder TH T2. So one's a TH and T2. Which is which? So this one is temperature only. It's a T2, and this one is a TH. This is temperature and humidity. Hi, Ian. It was great to meet you in Calgary a week or so back. I thoroughly enjoyed your video updates, and I've watched for many of them several times over. It's great how you can tie in so many aspects of beekeeping and farm stewardship and present it in a way that appeals to a broad spectrum of the beekeeping community. Thank you. I was at the Southern Alberta Beekeepers Conference yesterday and enjoyed a wonderful presentation on small-scale queen rearing. I found many similarities in what you have presented over the past few years and what he spoke of. Blah, 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 blah. BroodMinder, I'm very interested in seeing how many different ways that we can use this device to learn about our bees. I'm thrilled that you thought about using this device in your incubator carry case. In this packet is the BroodMinder TH. The TH stands for temperature and humidity. This one would be good. This one would be good for queen cells. We've also sent a T2 model which monitors temperature only. It's pretty amazing what simple charts showing temperature alone can tell us about what our bees are doing. I hope that you can make use of them and would enjoy any feedback. Rich from BroodMinder has done an excellent job in developing and building these devices at a price point that can work for most beekeepers. We will be carrying the 3 models, T2, TH, and W, at the new store in Calgary. So feel free to tell all your friends. If you need any other information on setting them up, please contact me at robert@workerandhive.com or by phone at, there's his phone number. Oh, and here's a copy of an excellent book, Bad Beekeeping. It's a great read, but don't be fooled. Ron is one of the most knowledgeable beekeepers I've the pleasure to call a friend. It certainly doesn't hurt that he's an engaging writer as well. Hope you enjoy it. Talk to you soon, Robert McBain. Well, thanks for the note. That's nice. Anybody's interested. It's met Robert in Calgary. Bad Beekeeping. So I've been to his webpage many times, and I will be sure to read this on my spare time. Super cool. Reading material. Okay, so instructions. Download the BroodMinder app from the Apple Store or Android Play Store. For the BroodMinder TH, pull the battery tab. She's going. Start app. It should automatically start. Go to broodminder.com for more tips. Cool. So exciting. So, got some stickers here too. So I'll sticker the hive that these go into. So what I want to do with these strips, my original intention was to set the the TH, the temperature and humidity in my incubator. And then I can, dial up my cell phone to see what my incubator is doing for temperature and humidity. So that's my intention on that. And then in my carry case, my cell carry case, I wanted to put the temperature reading here. Just peace of mind, I guess. I don't know. See how it works. But I'm going to put these, as they say, TH. This monitor shows you the relative humidity inside your hive as well as temperature. Typically install above the upper brood box. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to see, so it goes one step further with there's a scale too that you can buy, and the scale then then connects to your app, which then, so then as the year goes, you can track the weight of your colony, and you can tell if you pulled honey or if there's some kind of situation going on. It shows you, obviously shows you flows and dearths and weights and just all these. Talking to Randy Oliver about these type of devices, there's a lot on the market, and or maybe he was talking about these. But anyways, he was saying that the most relevant information to a beekeeper, we can tell so much just by the weight change of that colony. We can tell resources coming in, we can tell the expansion of the colony, we can tell when there's dearths, we can tell so many things just by measuring the colony throughout the year to show you trends like that. But here, this is going to show me humidity and temperature within the colony. So it's going to show me, all these different aspects going on within the colony. Just kind of correlate what's going on inside. So this they're actually showing here. that's the colony brood rearing, temperature and humidity. And then it comes along to queen loss. So then the whole humidity and temperature goes out of whack for a little while until they start rearing a new queen, and then things become consistent again. So kind of gathering data like that's really interesting. This is kind of right up my alley. Well, actually it's not. I'm not really a tech guy, but just gathering data and information like this to help us know what's going on within our colony so we can make better decisions. This is what I'm all about. So I'm gonna turn this phone off. I'm gonna download this app, and I'm gonna put these into a couple of colonies just to see what's going on. All right. Okay, I'm just going to put these 2 BroodMinder strips in 2 colonies within my shed. So I know which ones to pick. Let's come around this way. Okay, I'm going to pick these colonies. Now, you're not going to like this whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to put the temperature, and which one is this? This is just the temperature one. While they're alive. Oof. Okay, so that's just sticking out the side so I know which one it is. Colony is definitely doing all right. And I'm going to do the same with the humidity one. This is the temperature and humidity. Oh shit, these guys are big. Okay, so it's in there. Oh boy. Hard to do that with one hand. Hey. There. So this one is temperature. And this one is temperature, humidity. I hate disturbing colonies like that. Sure got riled up. Nothing wrong with those colonies, oh boy.